Thank you for tuning in to Ebony Ladies in the DR. I'm your host, Bridget, right here on YouTube every Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. So today's topic is all over the news, is what everybody's talking about, coronavirus, or now is known as Covid-19. So the coronavirus has been declared a World Health Emergency. So it's like out of nowhere the coronavirus came. We came to the U.S. on February 27th. When we left the Dominican Republic for a vacation, it was just in China, and it just has started to spread to Japan. So, okay, we're going on vacation. We're not worried. Here we are in the United States on the property of my dad in beautiful Mississippi. So we've been to Los Angeles. We took a trip, went on a cruise, Carnival Cruise Line, no issues, no worries. I would say probably 3 people out of 3,000 had on masks, so we never wore a mask on the cruise ship. We didn't wear a mask when we docked in Catalina Island. We didn't wear a mask when we stopped in Ensenada, Mexico. We're home. We're back from the cruise, back from Los Angeles, stayed a few days in Los Angeles, and we didn't wear a mask any of the whole time. We wash our hands like we always do. We probably added it a couple of more times a day, but that's it. So this is baffling to myself, I'm sure, as well as to a lot of other people, because this seriously came from nowhere. So I'm not usually the conspiracy theory person, but I'm looking for answers just like everybody else, because this is really scary now, and this is something that, no one expected, of course. So I hope that all of my viewers are out there, are healthy, that everybody is safe, that you are doing your due diligence and I guess practicing social distancing and washing your hands, and I guess wearing a mask if you feel like a mask is going to help you. But I pray and I hope that everyone out there is happy and healthy and safe and just taking care of themselves. So now I'm a Dominican girl now, and I'm on vacation in the United States, and so we just heard there's a travel ban for the Dominican Republic. So the president last night issued a warning, or not a warning, but a statement saying that they have closed the airports to inbound flights for travelers from other countries everywhere. The only people that can come into the Dominican at this time are Dominican citizens. I'm a resident, so we have been going back and forth with the embassy to find out if you have a cedula versus a Dominican passport, can you travel? The answer to that is absolutely not. So we are here. Our plans were to be here anywhere to April 7th, but if we have to be here longer, hey, we're at home. Look at the view. I'm not complaining. I got on short sleeves, yay! Because the weather has finally started to warm up. It's been in the 50s, so we were not happy about that. But today we got a warm 60s, no rain. It's a beautiful day. Of course, we're able to enjoy all this land and hang out. Bella is loving it, of course. So everybody's saying, why not go to the airport and find out? Well, it's 2 of us and we're traveling with a dog. I'm going to take their word for it that they know if you only have a cedula, which is a Dominican state ID saying that you are in the process to becoming a citizen, then I'm not going to waste my time or theirs or risk anyone worrying about us bringing viruses to the Dominican. That's not something that we would ever do. We're very responsible, but I want everyone to know that in the Dominican Republic there is a shortage of basically everything. So I've been getting updates from my friends and my fans telling me all about what's going on in the Dominican Republic. So if you've watched any of my grocery shopping episodes or my shopping episodes, the only grocery store that they're saying and showing me that have supplies such as toilet paper, rice, potatoes, paper towels, eggs is Jumbo. Olay is closed. Olay is Dominican owned. Jumbo is a Dominican owned property with international ties. That is the click there. So they are open and they're there to service the tourists as well as the Dominican population. So they're there and they have a good supply of the basic needs right now. I heard they were very low on eggs, but those are some of the things. So the Dominican president, the president of the Dominican Republic, let me say it that way, he has said that the clothing stores are closed. Of course, the malls are closed. Shopping centers, the gyms are now closed. Restaurants are for takeout only, and other little things. The banks are starting to close down. They are going to keep one central location open, and I'm pretty sure that's going to be the one in Bavaro, on the main strip next to Jumbo. So if you need to do banking needs, things of that nature, I would suggest you go ahead, get it taken care of. They said they're still up in the air if the guagua is going to run. So you all know that Davin and I do not have a car, so this would highly impact us if we need groceries. Even though we have friends with cars, you know how we're independent and we like to do things ourselves. So that would be something that would be a challenge for us, because we wouldn't be able to get all of our groceries with our bikes, and our golf cart doesn't go outside of the community. So this is something that you have to think about. And I'm kind of torn, because right now I want to be there in my own country, in the Dominican Republic. This is my visiting country now, the United States. So I would like to be there and help out my community and do what I can. And if there are people in need, because I realize there's so many of my friends and neighbors are all being impacted by the coronavirus right now, because tourism has stopped, has slowed down once again in the Dominican Republic. So they are directly being impacted and affected because their hours are being cut. The certain portions of the resorts are being closed down. Restaurants are only allowing takeout, so no waitresses, no waiters, there, no bartenders. So all of these people are directly affected, and I wish that I could be there, because I would really like to be there and work with my community to get this figured out, to try to help in some way. And I know we're all supposed to be practicing social distancing, and from what I've heard in the Dominican Republic, people are still out. They're going to the Camados, which is our corner store that sells a little bit of everything. So people are still going out and doing their thing. But I did hear today that the beaches were basically empty. No one wants to hear that the beaches are basically empty. We want tourism in the Dominican Republic, but we want everyone to practice safety. We want everyone to be safe and to be healthy, and don't travel until you get the go ahead. So our president has closed the border. So we are looking at, it starts tomorrow, 6 a.m. He said, no inbound flights. Only Dominican citizens can come in. That is a person with a Dominican passport, not a residency card like we have, Dominican passports. And people that are expats flying out. They are letting you go home and go back to your own country. So the airport is not closed. They have at the main airport in Punta Cana, they've closed Terminal B, which we have A and B at our main airport. Right now, all services, all operations are going out of Terminal A. And from what I heard just a couple of days ago, your whole process from getting off the plane, going through customs, going through baggage, a whole 25 minutes. So that tells you right there that tourism is down, that there's not a lot of activity at the airport. Those of you that are heading home, even if you're a citizen, there's that chance that they're bringing the virus with them. So I would say, on the Dominican expat websites and forums, don't be so harsh on us expats that do live there majority of the year, that live there full time like myself, that want to come home. because just because I don't have a Dominican passport does not mean I'm bringing the virus. Your Dominican passport, your Dominican citizen could be bringing the virus right along with them. So don't be so quick to judge and say such mean things, because I've been seeing it on the blog. Several people told me that they felt that I was being very irresponsible because I wanted to come home, that the virus is here in the U.S. Okay, the virus is all over the world. So, you have to be mindful of the things that you say to people and think about it, that we're all in this together. I would not do anything to jeopardize my Dominican family or my United States family. But because I am retired, go me. I am retired. There's nowhere I have to be. I am here with my dad. My mom is in Memphis, 30 minutes away. I'm enjoying life. I'm on vacation. Bella is in heaven running around here with all of this open space. So there's no pressure for us to get back. So we're not going to come back before it's safe to do so. So I would advise all of you that are traveling, going to your respective homes, to be careful, because and I don't want to be that conspiracy theorist girl trying to get all the information that I can. But I was out driving on the freeway. This is a disease that's apparently, really that's fatal. Because I just heard of a 15-year-old that died. We were at the store, Devlin and I. There were 60, 70, 80-year-olds in the store hugging their friends, because I'm in the country. Hey, how you doing? Giving them a hug, not worried about a thing. And is that a good thing? Of course it's not. But everybody has this. Where did this virus come from? It just came from out of nowhere. And the only thing that the CDC, the only thing that the World Health Organization, your news people, your president, the only thing they're saying is wash your hands thoroughly. Be sure to wash your hands. Be sure to cover your mouth when you cough and you sneeze. So don't touch your face. So I'm just a little bit skeptical of something that is so serious, and those are the only measures you're telling me to take. They're not even advising of a mask. They're simply saying wash your hands thoroughly, don't touch your face, don't sneeze, and don't be in groups of 10 people or more. So I guess it's okay to be around groups of people of 8 people. That's what I've been hearing. So, I'm not taking this at all lightly or with a grain of salt, because I'm staying put. I'm not trying to get on the plane. I'm not trying to fly before it's safe to do so. I'm just stressing how there's a whole lot of information out there, but none of it is really sticking to me. I'm following and doing my due diligence as always to be a productive citizen of both the Dominican Republic and the United States. But I just want everybody to be aware and be careful. And I know in the Dominican Republic, they haven't issued any alerts or warnings telling people that they can't go outside. And they haven't done that here in Mississippi. They haven't done it in Tennessee. They're just saying, wash your hands, and don't be in large gatherings. So I guess going out. But I heard one good thing in the Dominican Republic was that they have a whole lot of toilet paper at Jumbo, and the beer is on sale. Go Presidente, a little cerveza, never hurt nobody. So, cerveza, pardon me, still working on that Spanish. That's another lesson coming up. That's a whole nother topic you're going to have to watch. But I said that to say all of this. COVID-19 or the coronavirus, however you want to name it, is serious. I'm going to stay here in the U.S. I won't be traveling because they won't let me in with just a residency. So those of you that are trying to get back to your respective countries, I wish you well. I wish you safe travels. I want everyone to be careful and just be safe out there, and just wash your hands. Don't touch your face. Whatever new information comes out, just go with it. I always say better safe than sorry. So, do what we have to do. But I miss the Dominican Republic. I'm enjoying the country. I'm enjoying Memphis. I'm enjoying Tennessee. I'm enjoying the U.S. And I do miss the Dominican. I can't wait to get back to my warm weather and my beach, and to come and help my community. Whatever can be done to help build tourism back up with Ebony Ladies in the DR, I'm going to do my best to always promote it and share all the good that's there in the country. So any of you have questions or anything, as always, right here, YouTube, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And if you have any questions or comments or need more information about not being a citizen and needing to travel into the Dominican Republic, just put the message in the comment box. And as always, I will answer before the end of the day. Thank you, as always, for watching, and take care.